Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah, back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And thank you guys for tuning into today's video. I'm going to be talking about the 3 ways that I ground myself almost every day. And you know, if you don't know what grounding means, it pretty much means just being in a present state, you know, not letting your thoughts kind of consume you and take control. And really just being still, you know, not really reacting as a lot to your environment, kind of just embracing the present moment. And, you know, there's an unlimited amount of ways that you can ground yourself. These are just a couple that I like to use. And so with that being said, let's just get right into it. The first way that and this isn't in like any specific order, these are just 3 ways, you know, that I do it. It's not in any specific order, like I like one or the other better. I like them all pretty much the same. So that being said, number 1 is going to be meditation, you know, sitting with your thoughts, meditation / breath work. I'm gonna kind of put them together. The reason why this is so important is when you start to focus on your breath, then you're not really taking time to acknowledge the thought forms that are coming through to your subconscious mind and your conscious mind as well. You're not really taking those into account because you're focusing more on your breath, right? Breathing exercises can be so important to just calm your mind down and really get you in a present state of mind, a present moment, you know. And so what I like to do is with my breath techniques, the main one that I use when I meditate every single morning, you know, the other 2 of these I don't really do every single day, but this one I do every single day. I make sure that I meditate every single morning. One of the breath techniques that I really like to use is the 4-4-4 breathing technique. So I'll take a 4-second deep breath in, and then I'll hold it for 4 seconds. And then I'll exhale for 4 seconds. And fun fact, actually, your lungs produce DMT naturally. So if you find that you're in kind of like a loopy state, or you feel like you're kind of lifting up a little bit, that's completely normal, you know what I mean? And something that I also want to add, if you're taking DMT, you know, that can kind of be an extreme, like that can kind of be very extreme for a lot of people. And so when you induce DMT in a natural state, meaning like breath work or meditation, then it can feel a lot more comfortable because you're kind of like warming up to it. With DMT, you're kind of just taking a lot at once. And so, fun fact, actually, yeah, DMT produces when you breathe. You know, it's one of the natural ways that you can produce DMT. And you know, even just there, I kind of really felt like a little bit lightheaded, and just calm, really. And so that's one of the benefits of meditation. Every single morning, I just make sure to meditate. You know, obviously there are a couple of days where I'll miss, but most of the time I will meditate every single morning. This helps me just get into a really clear state of mind, and it clears my head, you know. It makes me not really think as much, and it makes me just kind of not be as reactive to what's going on around me. And another thing that it helps me with is actually if I'm in a bad mood, you know, if I get angry at something, or or if I like get upset about something that's going on, you know, if I meditate, it really just neutralizes that, and it kind of just takes away all that negative emotion, because I'm able to realize that, you know, that's not who I am. You know, it's only a part of me, and, you know, I don't really have to identify with it. And most of the time, it's not really a big deal. So it's a huge game changer for me. Meditation has been one of the most important things in my life. The most game-changing things in my life as well. And so that one's highly recommended. Moving on to number 2, going outside, you know, and going outside, just really anything, you know, anywhere. This can be really important to just, you know, sit outside, take off your shoes, you know what I mean? Ground yourself and just really be still and just listen to the birds and just the noises that you hear outside, you know what I mean? Nature speaks in stillness, you know what I mean? And oftentimes I'll find myself in nature. A lot of the times when I'm out in nature, I will find that I start to get really creative ideas, you know, and I start to really just get ideas for videos that I can do in the future, you know, just randomly. It'll just kind of come to me. And so that's one of the benefits to going outside is sometimes you'll get, you know, a lot of people like to call them downloads, right? Just information that you wouldn't have really thought of if you were inside all day, you know, and I can't really explain it, but it's just a very calming, natural thing. You know, if you have lakes around you, another great way to just be in a meditative state, kind of just listen to, you know, breathing techniques outside can be very beneficial as well. This can also help you get into a present state of mind. And yeah, and just really, you know, just calm me down, you know. Oftentimes I've heard nature speaks in stillness, and I've definitely experienced that. And that's also a huge thing. I like to take my shoes off when I go outside, you know. I'll walk around my neighborhood without my shoes on. I'll kind of be like that one weirdo who doesn't have their shoes on. I'll just be walking around in the neighborhood. But, you know, I find that it's more grounding for me. And I'm able to connect with the earth a little bit better when I'm not wearing shoes, you know what I mean? And it's definitely one of the ways that I really connect to the earth, and it's just been really meditative for me going outside and stuff. You know, when I was a kid, I used to go outside a lot, and now that I'm older, I don't really go outside as much, and I've kind of started to have to rekindle that relationship with Gaia, with Mother Earth, you know, and so I've been trying to go outside a lot more, and it's been really beneficial for me so far. So yeah, that one's a huge one. Number 3, this is kind of personal choice, but, you know, music. You know, music for me has been one of the biggest things in my life that has helped me overcome a lot of negative emotions. And, you know, I've always considered myself a musician. I've loved to sing ever since I was like a little boy. I remember when I was very little, I used to play karaoke, this karaoke game on the PlayStation 2. I forgot what it was called, but it was a very popular game at the time. And you could pick from all these characters, and there was all these songs that you could sing, and I really enjoyed doing that. And, you know, I've always just loved singing and playing the guitar. I also play the keyboard a little bit as well. This is one of the exercises, or this is one of the things that I don't do every single day. I really try to do it every single day because I truly enjoy doing it, but you know, sometimes I'm just doing other things, you know what I mean, to be honest. And yeah, so that's the third way, you know, if you have any instruments in your house, just play them. You know, it doesn't have to be anything specific, right? I like to play songs that I'm familiar with, but, you know, you can just strum, you can just play chords, you know what I mean? Just really, you know, I would say being with music is really important. Like I said before, it's really benefited me my whole life. I've always loved to sing, and so that's one of the ways that I use music to help ground myself, is I'll play an instrument, or I'll play an instrument, whether it be guitar or keyboard. And yeah, you know, that's gonna be the 3 ways that I ground myself almost every single day. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos that you want me to do, or you just want to hit me up, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. My DMs are always open, at NoahIsArk. It should be right here. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Mwah.